Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Punched Out Thursday to Die For. Now, these are the dies and punches that I will be using this stamp set. I just purchased this from Close to My Heart. I will have it linked below if you haven't picked this up. It's an awesome, awesome sunflower stamp. I love it. I'm using these tabs and my favorite tag dies. Now, I struggled with the background. I saved what little bit that I had from Bloom and Grace. It's an older collection, and only because my grandkids, we get photos taken of them in a sunflower field. So I have lots of photos, and now, the mixed media isn't the best, but, I needed something on the background to kind of, I'm running low on colored cardstock, so thought maybe I would, darken it up just a hair bit. And it looks really nice with all the paper. Now I am using nothing but scraps on this layout besides my white daisy cardstock. I had a little envelope with Project Life. Oh, isn't that sweet? I just love that. Okay, so I had all the scraps in that little bag. I pulled out a bunch of 4x6 card and then all the little scraps because you just never know when you might need them, right? It's early this morning. It's like, right now it's like 6:15, but I got up early and then I went ahead while everybody's sleeping, went ahead and threw this layout together so that I could have this done. Now I used these markers, the medium size for the dark, the brown, and then I used the citrus blend for the petals. And I went ahead and colored them and inked everything and cut out everything off camera because I knew this video was going to take a little bit longer to do because I had to cut out stuff. I'm going ahead and using this 4x6 card to mount my photo. This year, Nikki went out and bought Lily a sunflower dress. So that is what she is wearing. It's so darling. She gets her clothes at a boutique. And, she always has. She only has one girl. And she is girly. Alright, so I wanted to use two of those, these label. So I'm going to kind of piece them together to where you can see both tabs. And then I'm going to trim a little bit off of each side so that it won't go past the photo. And then cut this side off. Alright, so I like that. I'm going to attach it to the back of my photo. And then start adding my layered tags. I always glue stuff down and then end up having to pull it up. Alright, so I'm going to use that card just to add some sunflower details into my layout. And then there's journaling there. My friend for years owns, her husband farms, and every year he will plant a big sunflower field by their house. And there's one other person in town that has a sunflower field. It's awesome. I wish I could get Braxton and Briley home to get all the kids done. I do have one last year of all the kids in the sunflower field. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And, just kind of tuck that in. I'm going to layer a sunflower over on top of it to kind of go over the harsh lines of the tag. And that green paper was a scrap too. Also, I cut out of the 3x4 Picture My Life cards. I cut out tags, and that's what I use to do my tags. That sunshine, that was a 3x4 card, and I took it apart, and I'm going to tuck a little piece. I made it into a banner. That's where the hexagon punch came in. I used that to make a banner. I felt like I needed just a little bit more green, so I'm going to use this scrap. This is the banner that I used, and it says something about giving someone such, I can't remember. Anyway, I wanted to use these tabs, but I just, I can't make it look right. So that will go back into that little bag. I'm going to put some fun foam behind it. All right, I put some little bit of foam adhesive on that little tab. Or I think it says be someone else's sunshine. And then, but I went ahead and cut some scraps from the scraps that I had. And I'm making some little ribbon, paper ribbon, to put on these tags. I like doing that to these kind of tags. And then I like to tie a bow with crochet thread to do the circle tags. I lost the other little piece of scrap paper that I had, so I have to cut new ones. So I just get in that little bag and pull out a little piece. I think that one will do all right. And just get that one glued in. Alrighty. I love those sunflowers. And then, it just comes with all these leaves that you can stamp out. I went ahead and pulled out my scrap bin and got some green cardstock out of my scraps. And that is what I stamped the leaves on. Yes, the title says, Be Someone Else's Sunshine, which, they're just so, look at their smiles. Now, Lukey in the white shirt, he is a ham. I'm surprised he wasn't turning around, putting his butt up in the air toward the camera. He usually does that. Alright, I'm going to add just a little sprinkle of these hearts that were in the Hope and Kindness collection. Just to add some more brown detail. I think that I added the yellow because they're sunflowers, but usually I don't use that much yellow, and it's all right. I will use yellow for sunflowers. Alrighty, that's cute. Now I'm going to get out the Gilt gloss spray, and I'm just going to do a bunch of sprinkles around my layout. And that is it. Don't forget to check out my scrappy friends listed below, and I will see you next time. There are close-ups coming up. And thank you so much. If you would like to support my channel, I will have my link listed below. Thank you so much.